Weinmann coming to you from the Cody Weinmann Composer channel. How you guys doing today? Before we get into the video, I want to say that I have this composition course right here. That composition course is for $11.99 now through June 23rd on Udemy. Promo code is music, all uppercase 100. So go to udemy.com. I may even put the link in the description of this video at the end of the video. But today, also before we get into things, there is another course of mine that's called Write Your First Piece. So write your first piece in 14 steps. Write your first piece of music in 14 steps. That's also available. And that has a new coupon code. And that is, let's see, probably if I go to Udemy, I'll put new coupon code in the description. So I'll put that all in the description so we don't waste time trying to find everything. Alright, so that, I think it's Write Music. So if it's not, then I'll put the correct link in the description, which has the coupon code. But for now, those two courses have coupons on them on Udemy, so be sure to pick those up. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and just go back to Chrome and look that up for you guys real quick. Sorry, I'm not organized. But, okay, let's see, Chrome. Today, we'll be talking about MIDI. Okay, so we have this word, MIDI. And if you do a downward listing of this acronym, it stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. And interface is actually the next one. Sorry. Cut. There we go. Musical Instrument Digital Interface. Now, most people in the music world know what that means. Most people know what they're getting into when that happens. They know how to use it. So this video is a review for those people, and for those people who don't know, this is a first video for you to try and get a scoop on how to write music, and I'll be showing you in another clip how to hook up a keyboard to do it. Alright, Chrome is going up, so hang on. So MIDI is Musical Instrument Digital Interface. You also hear these terms, D-A-W. This is Digital Audio Workstation. So, those two terms you hear thrown around a lot, and you hear those in the music world and the production world and everything else. So you hear all of that. And I had a question on my channel earlier this morning asking me about if I were, I play my own music on the piano, of course, and if I were to plug it in, or if I were to want to write it, how would I go about putting it in to MIDI and notation? Well, basically, here's how this works, and I'll put a different page up here. Basically, how it works is you have, I'm going to draw, and I'm going to draw using a marker. Thank you. You have, here's your keyboard. I'm not going to draw very well, so bear with me. Here's your keyboard. Let's just say you got a miniature one. You got all this. And then you've got the back. Let's say you've got the back of the keyboard here. So this is the back. Back of the keyboard there. Then you have your ports. And what these do, they serve many different functions for the keyboard. You've got your MIDI in, followed by MIDI out on most models. Some models you'll have this. Let's say this is your the back of your machine. Sorry, my writing sucks on this. I'll probably use text from now on. But let's say you have your back on this. A lot of the other keyboards, the newer ones, they've adopted what's called USB 3. So they've started doing USB 3 on all of their ports, which means they have a cord that's kind of like this. You've got the regular USB, and I'm not good at drawing this. You got that USB, and then that gives way to this USB. It's like a longer, almost circular version. And that is the plug-in, and it's got like a weird shape. Plug into MIDI port, MP. Just do MP for MIDI port. And this. So that's basically what you have, is USB 3 plugs in here. And then your regular USB. Well, it's not USB 3, it's more of a USB-C cord. Sorry about that. So it's more like USB-C. And a lot of the other MacBooks and things have USB-C ports, the newer ones. So that one, that's how this model works. That's for the newer models. The older models have both a MIDI in and a MIDI out port. But those things aside, when you plug in one of those cords to your keyboard, what happens? I'm just going to get another page here because it takes too long to erase it. When you do this, you're sending, here's your port, here's your plug, there's your computer. Let's say it plugs into here. And dun, 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 dun. I can't draw worth crap, but let's say here's the port that it plugs into. You have your laptop here. You have your laptop there, and then you have this plug-in right here. And that plugs into there, and then it sends a charge of sound back through here all the way out, and somewhere in these connections, audio turns to XML, which then encodes, I'm just going to use the text mode, encodes into MIDI music, or encodes into musical language. So that's how you have all of those. So that's how the MIDI works. Now, some of the newer things, like if I could just show you real quick, musescore.com. I think that's it. Or is it .org? I forget. One of these sites. I think musescore.com and musescore.org. One of them is a sheet music thing, which I think this is. Musescore.org, I believe, is the actual place where you get the software. You can download this for free, and what's weird is it's actually almost better than Finale is, and Finale's like a $500 program, so wish they would have had this when I was in composition study, because I could have really used this. Although I don't need to download it, but I can come over here and I can go to MuseScore like this. There's another thing called scorecloud.com. Type in scorecloud.com in your browser and you should come up with this. Now, on ScoreCloud, I know that you can actually download it and record your voice into a mic, and it would actually record into music notation from audio. Maybe I'll do a video on that in a separate thing to show you. And there's even, you can record audio. Like let's look at this. Hold on. And I'll record the audio into music notation. And then you do what's called analyzing the score. So you could see that, you could plug it in. You plug in a USB mic to it and you can add a vocal part on top.
To find your way home, and some days you can't help but doubt on yourself.
So that's how it goes. And then add auto chords and lyrics, which are pop chord symbols. So you can do almost anything with this. And these are free downloadable programs. You can pass it out to your bandmates or you're practicing, and everybody has a lead sheet.
Your hands start to shake and your eyes face the floor.
So that is how this works. And I also got a question about each one of these programs. I actually got a question pertaining to what if I record myself and then it notates it, but I wanted to add more space to it, more space or more measures or different markings. That would be a separate step. So I have other videos on this channel with Muse Score and Finale showing you how to make templates, and also in Finale how to actually use Hyperscribe, which is the plug and play functionality in Finale. I'm going to probably do a video on how to do that with Muse Score and get into it, and then I'll put that up for you guys. So that's basically what you can use, and between the two software, I'm more into Muse Score, but I can definitely see somebody using Score Cloud to record their audio and do it, and have a transcription. So I'm going to do a tutorial on both of those. Stay tuned, okay? All right. Now, this is how this all works. It just hooks up via computer and you can do it. So, that is basically the end of this video. Remember, Composition 100 course for $11.99 now through the 23rd of June. Music 100 is the promo code. Get it now while you can before Saturday the 23rd. And there's 100 coupons available, so go ahead and get it. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, please comment me down below, and I will see you next time.